Fun. So we're at one of my dear friends, one of my besties, I'd say. One of my favorite little man caves in the universe. You're gonna have to come and follow us in. You guys ready? You won't believe what's behind this little crazy door. Follow me. Just show it already. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. I love it. All right. Okay, all right. We're officially in. This is my guy right here. Yeah. Name not to be disclosed because he's that fancy. You're not fancy. Nope. So can you walk us through like what you got here? What is this room supposed to be? First off, it's not supposed to be a music room. I'm a dreamer. My dream was to have a music studio at some point, which is still kind of in the works, but it's going to be over there, maybe a freestanding. But for now, I've basically on a constant quest over the last however many years. To collect all the stuff to build said dream studio. Mm-hmm. So now I have a dream studio in like a 10-foot by 8-foot room. But it feels bigger. Yeah. It does. I've moved it around a lot. I've consulted feng shui specialists and whatnot. There was not a drum set in here last time I was here. Yeah, the drum set, that used to be a bike, and then I sold the bike before I got run over by a car, and the bike became a drum set. That's what I like to hear. Yeah. And so we got the pedal area here. Well, let's get just back up for a minute. Look at this entire section that you have designed here. So there's soldering stuff. You've got, Temple Audio. I'm also got some OCD probably. But it's nice to know where your things are. Voodoo connectors, that's sort of passe because now I've gone to the Seox or Chox. I'm not sure how you say it. I'll show you that on the bottom of the pedal board. Pick, string, slides, because I'm obviously a big-time slide guitar player. Soldering, good to have a good soldering iron. Speaker cable, MDI, or MIDI, HDMI. You can tell music stuff is just the catch-all, like old batteries. You want to have old batteries for your dirt pedals. They sell those on Amazon, Guitar Tools, TRS. Voodoo Power. See, this is what I'm saying. Does anybody want to get some? I got these. I'm not using these anymore, but so it's a little bit. This has just become an episode of Hoarders, as it turns out. No, but I think it's just great because you actually keep it all organized. Yeah. And you're pretty efficient in this, and you have a great pedal collection here. Yeah, this is good. You got to have some mooger-fooger stuff, and you got to have. You got to have. You got to have your Clyde McCoy wah wah. That's a good story because, Clyde McCoy was a trumpet player. Did you know that? And so the wah-wah was originally like, was supposed to be a trumpet sound, but it wasn't. And, but you got to have your Alice in Chains, Jerry Cantrell thing. Yep. Black gives way to blue, wah. I'm going to skip all the way down to this. All right, let's get down here. We got these guys. That's nice. I have one of these. I'm on the wait list for this right now. That was good. I actually did the wait list thing for that. This is a prize possession, a real Nobles ODR1. That's the Nashville dirt pedal. This is fly fishing stuff. This is all the fly fishing stuff, but we're not going there today. He's quite the fisher as well. There's other cool stuff here. This is the original Origin Effects slide rig. So the lead guitarist from Little Feat, may he rest in peace. His slide sound, which Bonnie Raitt then kind of copied, was based off of stacking two 1176 compressors. So this company, Origin Effects, this was the first pedal they made. This is the big box. It's two 1176 compressors in a small box, and it gives you sustain for days and stuff. This is a plug for my friend in Great Britain. This is Pedal Pawn, Gypsy Vibe. They make killer stuff. Mm-hmm. We don't need to go up with all this kind of stuff. No, you have great. Well, let's get pedals. Sorry, let's get. I'm going to bounce around. Yeah, we can start with the aux box. So the aux box is it's both an attenuator, but it's also it's a speaker and cab and room simulator. But it's really a way to take your super loud 50-watt Magnatone amplifier, plug Billy Gibbons plug. Hashtag casino guitarist, thank you. Of course. I walked in and saw this, I was like, yeah, that's mine. That's it. This is the best amplifier I've ever had in my life. It's ridiculous. It also, when you turn it on, it lights up. That's extra money too, but it's really nice. And but you can't play this even. If I was just to play this amp at full, volume, I'd blow my ears out. So you want to be able to get that big sound into your digital audio workstation. This is what the aux box does, and So it's an attenuator, so you can get an attenuator. I hope I'm not like mansplaining to your audience here.
No, we'll edit anything that we think's too mansplaining.
Yeah. So don't want to mansplain, but this is both an attenuator and an amp and cab and room simulator, and it's the best in the business. It's unbelievable. It has actually a interface that both is like iOS and for on your phone. But the aux box, when you turn this thing on, so we're sort of going backwards a little bit. But if all you want to have is an amplifier and the thing that goes into your computer and the ability to record, but also even listen to play guitar with your headphones through your 50 watt or 100 watt, whatever, amplifier, that's what the aux box does. And, but also the fact that it has an attenuator is nice because you can play at low volumes at home. The thing about the attenuator though is that it does not, all this amp and cab simulation stuff that goes through the kind of digital part of it into the computer doesn't go through there. When you use this cab simulator, it's just directly what's happening from your pedal board or not through that thing and then out the speaker, which is also cool. So you kind of have a mix of things.
And then jumping again, you've got an OB6, a Moog, and a vintage Rhodes, it looks like, over there as well.
Yes.
Moving chair.
Yeah. Yeah, so like to me, the holy like triad of vintage keyboards, I have two of the three. One is a Moog, and this was the reissue, Model D, unbelievable synthesizer, and I barely know how to use it. And then a Rhodes. The third one is a Hammond clavinet D6, I want to say. The wooden one.
You need a B3 as well.
And I need, well, yeah, the 4.
But you don't have room for that.
I don't have room, but I do need a Hammond too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hohner D6. My bad. Clavinet. Bill Withers. Use me. Bill Withers, use me.
It's perfect.
Everybody thinks that the clavinet is like Stevie Wonder. No, it's Bill Withers. Use me.
Yes. Now let's do the most important part.
Okay.
Let's break into guitars.
So here we go. So
pedals.
when I want to like play, I've got this thing set up now, so it's pretty much plug and play. So here's a guitar. Here's the thing. This is a Temple Audio board, and the thing I like about the Temple Audio boards, and I'm going to pull these out. In fact, I'm going to pull. So this is a regular IE, whatever that thing is called, power cable. So here's this board.
There you go.
And I have, these are going to fall off because I don't have them on there like that. But so you see I have these Seox D7s underneath. I've got these modules on the side which allows me to just plug in and power on. I plug in through here and then I come out through there. So that's the thing I really like about the Temple Audio stuff is it allows me, I just hate having to like plug stuff in. So I've got these cables set up so they're plugged in here all the time, right? And so this thing's ready to go, and this guy goes, I hope this is right, here.
We'll figure
it out. And then this guy
enough.
goes in here, okay? So then I just power these guys on, right? So now that's ready to go. And I have this set up in such a way, I kind of went through a whole thing as all of you probably have, which is you build your board, and then you're like, I don't like this, and you're pulling the Velcro off, and it just kind of sucks. And I'm not doing a whole lot of gigging right now.
Well, Peter, I will say this is not the board I'm used to seeing you.
I know.
So I've simplified. A board of like 58
right.
pedals.
So what I do is I've got all those guys there. I've got these, and I want to recommend the square plugs, SP500s. Learn how to solder. Learn how to make your own patch cables. And then I've got a bunch of these different guys here. So if I want to like grab a couple different pedals, I just bring them down here, and I've got all these extra cables ready to go and plug them in. So that's what I eventually came onto for just a home studio kind of setup, is to have it this way, so that like for the most part, all I need is a clon and a delay. And this analog delay is, I think, the best analog delay that's like ever existed. It's a Moogerfugger. It's just crazy.
Pretty amazing guitar here. This is a Dale Wilson Fender Custom Shop Masterbuilt. This is a few years old. It's probably like a 5-year-old guitar. I mean, you've beaten the heck out of this thing, obviously. But no, but it's an amazing guitar. I remember playing this 5 years ago. It's gotten better. it's just better and better and better. That neck is perfect. It is like butter and something else I cannot repeat on the internet.
Flip it over.
I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's frustrating. Why do good things have to be so good? Guitar.
So that's
What is this guitar, Peter?
that's a good friend of mine named Matt Hughes. He's north of Georgia, banker.
Oh, it's
Guitars.
a banker. I didn't know I was playing a banker.
It's a banker.
I didn't realize that. I just got
Yeah, he's making the best Explorers that probably have ever been made on the
That thing
planet.
is sick.
Yeah,
I mean, what is this thing?
It's ridiculous.
Did an angel make this?
It's a
A
he's a
devil
ridiculous. He is a luthier of non-compare.
Probably should have tuned it first. Next, please.
Yeah, let's.
Look at that thing. So just your average man cave. Going along here. God, it's awesome. That's a great guitar. I probably should have tuned it, but I was just too excited to play it. Sometimes I don't tune guitars. I'm sorry. I just get excited. We're just grabbing guitars, playing them off the walls. Can I see one of those things?
Yeah.
Really good.
That was
That's a
awesome.
really cool. It's just so like, it's like a wood wall.
Yeah.
Thwack.
That's Sinker Mahogany. It's banker, one of the first bankers that he made. Cool thing about this guitar, I put my name on it here.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say your name though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. 24th. So this was the 24th banker that he made,
What?
and it's got the bullets in the thing there, which is
Yeah,
cool.
that's a real deal.
And he makes maybe the best guitars in the world right now. I'd say that. Shout out Matt Hughes,
Yep.
Banker Guitars,
Killer.
one of my prized possessions.
101, here we go. Banker, Novo, Mule, Banker, Gibson, Fender Custom Shop, Loudon, that thing is crazy. EVH, Gibson, that thing is nuts. That PRS is gorgeous. And then what do we got down here? Oh my God, Little Music Man.
Oh yeah, that's a 1976 Music Man bass in Inca Silver.
Inca
if you will.
Silver, baby. So this is my friend playing some drums on our outro. Thanks for coming and joining us in the music cave here. This is his house. It's going to expand into a bigger room one day. His wife lets him. And for now, take it away, Jack.